I'm a Raider, Oakland Raider. From the Bay to LA to Las Vegas.
Just
I'm
win,
a
baby.
player, a boss player. And if you with me, pop your collar, shake them haters. I'm a Raider, Oakland Raider. From the Bay to LA to Las Vegas. Cause I'm a player, boss player. And if you with me, pop your collar, shake them haters. I'm a Raider.
What's going on? Welcome back to the Real Raiders podcast. I am your host / co-host, porn star Mari. Just Mari Mars. I'm here. We got another host, another guest today, and he goes by the name of Blue. What's up, Blue?
What's up with y'all?
Introduce yourself, man.
What's up, my guys?
What it do, man?
What's going on? It's good to be here. Glad to be on. Appreciate y'all bringing me.
And I go by the name of Victor Freeze.
Victor Freeze, the frozen one.
The frozen one.
Yeah, so we got a couple different things for you guys. You know, we always kick it off with the news and notes. So we're going to touch on that a little bit. We got two other segments. We're going to do a free agency recap, as well as hit you guys with the grades, right? Free agency and the hype of it, the excitement is pretty much over now. So now we got to get to what we think of how Mick Ziegler did with their free agency class. So go ahead and kick it off, Vic. What you got for the news and notes?
We're talking about Wally World, baby. Darren
Wally
Waller
World.
to the Giants, right? And Lombardi's dad is on a podcast, you know, pillow talking and shit, you know, talking about Waller and shit. Apparently he said he wasn't trying to do the rehab in the bye week, and they told the team, fine me. So, you know, apparently that's one of the reasons why he left. He didn't invite McDaniels to the wedding. Another reason why he left. Another reason is availability, you know. All in all, we sold him for a bag of chips. I'm going to miss Darren Waller, but, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I'm used to this hurt by now. You know, Khalil Mack, Antonio Brown, you know, just used to Henry Ruggs just leaving, just, you know. I'm used to the hurt, man.
What you think about it, Blue?
I mean, so at first, like Vic, I'm used to the pain and like the blindsidedness of these Raider moves. But once that wore off, I was like, okay, let's think about it. Waller didn't really play last year, and even like the year before, he was kind of banged up. So we come to expect the last 2 seasons inconsistency and him being on the field. And it seemed like him and McDaniels wasn't on the same page. So I can see them trying to move away from that contract and them moving him. I would definitely like to get that first round pick if we could have sent him to Green Bay last year, right? That was great. I would definitely take that, but it is what it is. I'll take a third. We got a third round pick. Cool.
At least a second.
Of course. I mean, a first would have been cool. That would have been it.
No,
but
sure.
I mean, it is what it is. We paid the man. We're get that money off the books and get a pick. So
That's true. Frees up a lot of cap.
Yep. Frees up some money. So the first thing was a gut punch when obviously it all hit our phones, right? We're like, what the fuck? We got rid of one of the best tight ends in the league. But again, he hardly played. So ultimately, that's what it boils down to. If you're not playing every week, like I don't know how many games he played, but it wasn't many. You know?
The best ability is availability.
That's a fact.
100%. So the next one we got is Rocky Sin. I don't think he's going to be coming back. He's meeting with the Ravens. We've signed a ton of free agent corners, right? Yeah. So we might as well say bye-bye to Rocky Sin.
Yeah, he's one of the solid press corners in the league, ranked out in the top end a lot of PFF's grades year after year. Yeah. I liked him. I don't think Mariano liked him that much last year.
He was hurt too, though.
Yeah, he was banged up. He was banged up.
He's banged up a ton, man. So
yeah, I liked him coming out of college too. But yeah, you know.
I mean, besides his name, his name was dope. I mean, other than that, like, I mean, he had some moments with us. Like, he was solid. I wouldn't say the greatest, but he was solid.
Yeah, he was decent. He was a good B.
Yeah.
You know, on to the next.
On to the next. This one kind of hurts the heart a little bit. I think for all Raider fans, and at the end of the day, football is a game that we play, and whenever it affects you personally, as far as health wise, we got to talk about Foster Moreau, right?
Yeah, man.
He was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, so that's always tough. I would much rather see him come back than any of these other signings that they have at tight end. Now, obviously, we're talking about life here versus football. So ultimately, prayers go out to Foster Moreau, and hopefully he gets well soon. You know,
Most definitely, yeah.
Yeah, he needs to get better, and he needs to whoop cancer's ass, and we're gonna sign him back to the Raiders and have a Pro Bowl season, man. Come on,
bring him back, man.
right off into the sunset.
Yeah, for sure.
What we got next?
Next one is Perryman to the Texans. That was our Pro Bowl linebacker, man. How y'all feel about that?
Hey, that linebacker position thing's looking real thin right now.
Yeah, man.
Real thin.
We got Spillane, man.
Ooh, rotational linebacker.
Yeah, I mean,
man.
Well, there's some people out there still, but yeah, it hurt. I thought he for sure was coming back, but then I heard something like saying he didn't want to come back. He was ready to move on. So I was like,
I don't think they came to the same number. They couldn't agree on the number because they've been in talks for a long time on their contract. I think since the middle of the season last season, he was in talks about getting extended and everything. I just think they couldn't come to the same number. And it's crazy because a lot of these linebackers are getting signed for like 5-6 per year, which is stupid cheap, bro. Like Tremaine Edmonds, I think he got 5.5, bro. I was like, what the fuck, bro?
That's a steal.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. A steal. And he's getting older too. Again, same thing with him. He was banged up at times last year.
Yep.
So it's like, what do you do? Hopefully, Divine Diablo.
How, man? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if I'm ready to put my hat behind it, bro.
I got all faith in Divine Diablo after year one. Yeah, bro. He was just hurt last season.
Yeah,
hurt last season in a new system.
Small. Yeah. Okay. We'll see this year. We'll see how he does. Hey, I'm still not sold on Patrick Graham, bro. He got to show me something this year.
Yeah.
I mean, he's getting more. My bad. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say you get him the dogs, you know what I mean, and I think he'll have something to work with. But I mean, look at the defense. He had one boy on the team, which was Mad Max Crosby.
Yeah, he
so
getting more of his guys too. Free agency, draft. Build his people.
Yeah. I agree.
Yep. So this next one. This was like a fan favorite for a lot of people. And this is Mac Hollins. He went to the Falcons for like $2 mil, 2.75 mil or something like that. Right?
My dog,
How y'all
man.
feel about that?
Man, I'm missing, bro. But like after all this wide receiver talent we signed, it don't make no sense to have him on here.
Yeah.
He was a dog, bro.
For sure, a dog
for cheap, and he played not only wide receiver but special teams too.
Special teams was goon. Like he was out there getting it on special teams.
Gunner.
I still can't let go of him hitting the gritty on a punt. On a punt coverage, bro. And then we go on to lose the game. So you know what? I mean, I think that he was
good riddance.
Good riddance. He played above his role. Like there shouldn't be any scenario where he's a number 2 wide receiver on your team.
Yeah.
So he was kind of forced into that role and forced into production. He made some plays, right? But he also had some drops too. So I'm not mad at it, man. Yeah. I'm not mad at it. I like it.
Oh, my bad.
What were you saying? I wasn't saying nothing.
Oh, no, I was just saying he's going to take them bare feet to Atlanta.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Shit.
All right, let's talk about the polarizing free agent signing that we've had this week. Let's talk about porn star Jimmy, man.
Oh, God.
Hit me. Bomb. We know what Bomber hit us with last week.
Hey.
Right?
It's not even training camp, bro. And the reports are porn stars are offering Jimmy G free sex for life for being a Las Vegas Raider. What kind of shit is that?
It's, Of course. We all wanted Tom Brady. It went from Tom Brady to Aaron Rodgers to whoever, right? Being our quarterback to porn star Jimmy. But just like McDaniels grew on me last year, and obviously that came down when we started losing all these games. But anyways, as I digress.
We bought it in the offseason.
We bought in. We bought in. Jimmy G is I'm kind of okay with it now, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
You buying into handsome Derek Carr?
Oh, bro. I am. He's just the epitome of a Raider, bro. You think about Ken Stabler, the late Ken Stabler. He was a lady slayer. You know what I mean? Handsome dude, partying out all night, and we won. And the last time that we had a former Patriot and 49er quarterback, we won 2 Super Bowls.
Name Jim.
There you
Both
go.
named Jim.
Hey,
Both named
hey.
James, bro.
There you go. You might be onto something.
We'll see. We'll see, man.
See? Exactly. So what are you guys' thoughts now? Obviously, we've came off the peak of like, what the fuck, right? Do you guys still feel that way? Is it, do you feel like me, right? Where it's grown on you? How y'all feeling?
Since fucking Jimmy G has been the quarterback of the Niners, I go to D-Boy's house to watch football games, and that's Niner territory. So I've been having this fucking conversation about Derek Carr versus Jimmy G since the beginning of time, right?
Yeah.
It's always been fuck Jimmy G. It's still fuck Jimmy G. And I can't wait to draft a quarterback. If it's not this year, it's next year. But Jimmy G hasn't shown me shit, except he chokes in the Super Bowl. That's all I seen.
He's won more than Derek Carr, bro.
Bro, you switch them on teams, they'll have, Derek Carr will win that Super Bowl. He doesn't have that.
He wears this emblem now, bro.
Hey, look. Hey, I'm gonna have to go with my boy M right now. Cause look, hey, Vic, hear me out, bro. I was like you. I'm like, man, what the fuck is going on now? Fuck Jimmy G. We might as well just kept Carr. But look, Jimmy, he knows the system. He wins, and like regardless, he's done more than Derek Carr has in the playoffs. That's a fact. I hate to say it as much as like I hate him. I hate it, but it is what it is.
I'm gonna stand on my hill.
I feel you, bro. Hey, I was ready to die with you on that hill, but after the smoke cleared, bro, like look, he our quarterback. We gotta ride with him. Jimmy has won playoff games. He's been to a Super Bowl, something that we ain't never tasted, or we have, but not recently.
20 years ago.
Not in a decade of Derek Carr.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ain't won the playoff game. He's been to one playoff game lost. He broke his leg before he could play in the playoff game, so that is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna take Jimmy. Let's see what he can do. Let's get to the playoff. Let's win the playoff game. I'll be happy if he can just.
You gotta prove it to me. That's where I'm at. You gotta prove it to me.
I'm with you. He can prove it to me. Let me know that you can take the Raiders to the playoffs.
I understand what you did with the number one defense many years. I understand what you did with all those weapons. But you got to prove it to me.
He's won in the cold. He's won in Green Bay.
Right.
He's won in the cold.
He has, bro.
That's one thing you got on Derek Carr.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, he got a lot on him.
Hey, for real, he ain't scared to take a hit. Like he'll take a hit, and I mean,
that's why he's injured half the season too.
Hey, that's a fact, but he'll take a hit, and he ain't never cried on camera.
Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth.
His family ain't all in the camera talking about, are we gonna drop an expose once the season over? Like he ain't gotta worry about his brothers. Yeah, man, we ain't finna expose the Raiders organization, so I'm cool with that, bro.
Yeah, Vic will come around. Just wait till we start winning games.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Start winning games next year.
I will check back after week 4, bro.
We'll see.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll check back after week 4, bro.
All right, boys. So the next one is juicy, and this may be all smoke, but D-Hop to the Raiders, according to the Pat McAfee show.
Yeah,
talk to me.
Pac-Man was on there talking about the top 5 destinations of D-Hop, and apparently the Raiders, even though they signed so many fucking receivers, D-Hop is a top 5 destination. Hey, we'd have the best wide receiver group in the league. We have D-Hop, Devontae and Jacoby, sign me up. Trade at that point. Trade Renfro's ass. I don't give
That's
a
what I'm
fuck.
saying. Ship him
Yeah.
out. Ship
Get
him
his
out.
ass out of there. I would
Hey,
not
bro,
give a
I would
fuck,
definitely sign me up for that. I give it like I give one of them thirds and Renfro.
bro.
You feel
D
me?
Hop, Jay Jettas, and Devontae are my favorite receivers in the league, bro. So if I have two of my favorite receivers on one team, bro, that's like
That's
playing
what I'm
Madden, bro.
saying.
Like,
That's
you
what I'm
feel me?
saying.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it's hard to debate, man. Why would you not want to wear silver and black? Like these are the best colors
Best
that are
jerseys.
best jerseys, best color
Hands down.
that's in the league.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yep.
not even a question. You know what I mean? So that wraps it up for the news and notes, right? We touched on that real nice. The next thing we got going on is the free agency recap,
Okay.
right?
Yes, sir.
So we'll start from the top. We already touched on porn star Jimmy.
Oh yeah,
So
we
we'll
said
set
all our
that. Yeah, we aired out all our laundry on
for
porn
2 weeks
star
now
Jimmy.
already.
Yeah, my number one thing, and I think that number one signing that's sneaky good to me, just and this is just personally, I think that our offense was lacking a deep threat option,
hmm
and we're getting that in Philip Dorsett. Right, so
Yeah,
Philip Dorsett's been a burner since he was at the U. So to me, that's a sneaky good signing. If we could just have someone that stretched the field, right, and not
yeah,
somebody, because the only option that we had really last year was Matt Collins, and you know,
yeah.
Yeah. Left a lot to be desired.
yeah,
We got, when Darren Waller departed, a major hole right there. We obviously we're down to like our fourth string tight end or whatever. But in this week, we got Austin Hooper and OJ Howard, right?
mm-hmm.
From the Bucks. Howard is like a good blocker to me. He has some good like catches and whatever, but Austin Hooper has had elite tight end seasons in the league. I remember he was a number one fantasy tight end. I mean, top 5 fantasy tight end multiple seasons. So, looking forward to seeing what we could do with Austin Hooper. See if he still has something in the tank. Go ahead, Blue.
Hey, and I'm not always saying to back that up. I mean, he's a two-time Pro Bowler, and I think he's under 30, if I'm not mistaken. So he's younger than Darren Waller.
Oh, there you go.
Still,
Another plus
so
side.
yeah.
Yeah, that's huge. And don't sleep on OJ Howard. He got an 88 speed on Madden, bro. You know
For
what I'm
real?
saying? Yeah, that man's a burner, dog. Hey, that's fast for a tight end. You know what I mean?
No,
Yeah.
that is fast.
But McDaniel's in his heavy sets, so it'll be cool to see
Yeah.
what we could do with them.
Yeah, I like it,
Most
and
definitely.
I wouldn't be surprised if they end up drafting a tight end as well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know, in this
Apparently,
deep
it's
draft
deep.
class.
It's deep in this class.
deep, very deep, very deep.
Cornerback
Darnell
is.
Washington. Yeah,
I
that
don't know.
that boy is like 6'6",
That boy's a
Yeah,
monster. That's a cat from Georgia.
270. Yeah, that's the cat from
Yeah,
Georgia.
yeah, he's
yeah,
nice.
Yeah, that'd be real nice, bro.
yeah.
What else we got in
Uh,
free agency, Blue?
Let's see. What are we doing? Okay. So free agent. I mean, like I said, there's people out there that I would love that are still out there.
No, who we
I
signed? We're
think.
still on who we signed, Blue.
Oh, okay. Let me
Damn.
see. My bad. My bad. Hey, man. Hey,
I
hey.
gotta.
I was jumping ahead. Let's see. Hey, go ahead. Hey.
Yeah,
Damn, cover for me. Go
yeah,
ahead.
I got a few. We got David Long Jr., the cornerback from the Rams. Solid signing, and that seems to be the theme that we took this free agency is that we're not getting any superstars in
Yeah.
the free agency period. It's mostly just like depth pieces, which Blue kind of talked about before we even started rolling. It's a whole bunch of depth pieces. So David Long Jr. Today we signed Duke Shelley, who had a immaculate Pro Football Focus rating, right? PFF
Mm-hmm.
football rating
Coverage.
coverage. My only issue is he's 5'9", so Jerry Judy gonna call him small
Finna go off.
when he catch a ball, and then he gonna go off too. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Yeah, the common thing amongst those is just like Rocky Sin, they were great in press man coverage. So we're gonna be up in those wide receivers' faces all next season. I think even with these signings, we still might look forward to a cornerback with that 7th pick too, depending on who's on the board. You know, I like the cat. I like the cat from Oregon.
Christian Gonzalez.
Yeah,
Gonzalez.
And then
Yep.
Witherspoon is the other one, right?
Yeah, Devon Witherspoon.
They're both nice.
Yeah.
You can't miss with either of them.
Some dogs.
Yep.
All right, Blue, what you got?
Okay, so we also brought back our boy Keelan Cole.
Oh yeah, we're deep at wide receiver, bro.
I mean, that room is full, but it could always get better. Which
Yeah.
I'd be happy. Oh, and how did y'all feel about Jaquan Johnson?
The safety? That's just the depth, like special
That
teams.
piece, like special teamers.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll even make it. I mean, Marcus Epps is for sure.
Starting, yeah. And then go ahead.
I was just gonna say I like the Marcus Epps signing.
Yeah,
most definitely. He's gonna start, but that's gotta put some pressure on. I know he's gonna be starting alongside of Trayvon. Yeah, but he left a lot for me to be desired.
I think it's just a young
getting used to
young safety going into a new scheme. I think that's all it is.
I hope so. Cause I had high hopes. I'm like, okay, he's gonna get in here and ball out. And
we seen in Gus Bradley's scheme, a simpler scheme. He had no problem. He did his job. There was no talking about him. In the new scheme, a more complicated scheme, 3 safety scheme. It takes some adjustment as a young player. So.
I get it, but even with Gus, like he was still dropping balls. Like he
was always in position. Yeah. He was always in position.
Yeah, he was. He was. I just would like to see him. Come down with some of those balls.
It's year three. Oh, yeah, he'll get to it. He'll get to it.
I hope so. All right, we got one more. I see. How y'all feel about the D lineman, Willis?
Jordan Willis. That's another sneaky good signing.
Yeah. The 49ers always have dogs on that D line. Since
True.
I forgot what that big old white boy was when Navarro Bowman was with them, and
the cowboy.
Yeah.
Justin Smith.
Yeah,
Justin Smith.
Yeah. They've always had dogs on that defensive line. So, taking from good teams like the Niners and the Eagles, taking their depth pieces, players that have gotten playtime too on their teams, is never bad, bro. And especially if you get them on a good deal, like we're talking about, young, cheap players, that's the route we're going. So, I like it.
I agree.
Yeah.
And then there's an elephant in the room that hasn't been talked about. It's a linebacking position. Robert Spillane is the only linebacker we have signed, and he is a rotational linebacker. He's a downhill linebacker. He's not a sideline to sideline. He gets burnt in coverage. I will put this guy in maybe the first 2 downs, but I wouldn't trust him on 3rd down for sure.
Yeah, that's why we ran 3 safeties last year. You know what I mean? But he plays the run well, so
yeah. So for those 2 downs that he's in, he's stopping all running.
But he had that big old hit on Derrick Henry, and that's what he's known for. So
see,
I'll take it, bro. He's a thumper.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
I mean, we better draft at least 2 linebackers in this draft. That's all I gotta say.
It's giving me Kwiatkowski vibes right now.
Very.
We address the safeties, linebackers, corners, defensive line. So it's time to move on to the other side of the ball. I think we re-signed Illuminor, right?
Yep.
We re-signed some Samoan guard, Nutty, something like that, right?
We had him last year, yeah.
We had him last year, but he was injured. He played 1 game, I think, or some shit like that. He's supposed to be a dog.
We picked him up off of the Broncos practice squad, right?
Yeah. He was handling Chris Jones when the Broncos played against the Chiefs, and he was dogging Chris Jones. So he can stay healthy the whole season. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Muti?
Yeah.
I said Nati.
Yeah, brother. I'm like, huh?
Like some Samoan ass name.
Hey, man. All right. Okay, how y'all feel about bringing back Brandon Parker.
No, I don't know.
Bruh.
This
Bruh.
man has Mark Davis with the transvestite on his phone or something.
Bruh,
Bro.
he
Yeah,
got
he's got
he
something.
got the news, bruh. He got
Like,
the news,
bruh,
bruh.
Yeah, he's
like,
got something on him because they just keep bringing him
Bruh.
back.
I don't know
You know,
what he has, bro. This man,
he's just got the size and athleticism. He could just put it all together. But I feel like
But bro,
every
we've been
coaching
saying
staff,
that.
I know,
We've been saying that for how long,
I
bro?
oh
know.
my god,
Hey, no disrespect to bro. Like he's getting paid. Hey, shout out to him keeping it being employed,
They
bro.
really,
But this,
the thing about the Raiders too is they really haven't addressed the offensive trenches at
yeah,
all, at all. So
uh,
that kind of makes me think that they're gonna draft a tackle, one of the top tackles at 7 or
think?
something. I think
so,
so.
like you think they? Oh,
if we look
Yeah.
at it this way, we got Colton, Parham, Andre James, the Simone Cat,
Uh,
and then we have Illuminor on
Illuminor.
the end. So maybe we don't have to draft. But you never know how it goes.
Illuminor is sus too, bro. He
Started
is
off. He
not.
Hey,
started
but
off ugly
he
last
started off
season.
bad, but then he got better and he started working. He
Yeah,
like got them penalties under control, and he said he's been working on the off season to like get the penalties down. So he said he's coming back this year to be number one. So I respect it. Let's wait and see.
and he's
We'll
he's
see.
a Patriots guy. He was with the Patriots before,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
the
Yeah.
fucking offensive
Who
line
got
coach
cut?
fucks with them.
Oh, hey, come on, bro.
He was that good. He still be there. I mean, I'm just saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh
hey
god.
man, hey man. Oh,
This guy. Um, wide receiver room, obviously Jacoby
Stat.
Myers. I don't think we touched on that yet.
Jacoby Myers, we have not.
I think that's a good number two. To replace Matt Collins. I would say more proven than Matt Collins, more upside than
Yeah.
Matt Collins. Could run the whole route tree. Definitely upgrades our offense, gives us more potential on the other side of the ball. I don't know if I like that number though. 11 million per year.
that's a little steep.
That's
Yeah,
steep.
yeah.
Yeah, when I first saw that, I was like, huh?
His best season's
But
800 yards, I think. Right?
It's still less than Waller's 17. You know.
I think
that's
he only saved 11 though. I think it was like a swap,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's like,
But Jacoby, bro, I had him on my fantasy team, and that man was balling last year. He had his
yeah,
moments.
it was his
You know
best.
what I mean?
He had his best season last year for sure.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
it. I like him as a number two. And then we got Philip Dorsett. What else we got? You guys gotta help me out.
I got you.
Cam
Hunter
Sims.
Renfro. Come on,
Cam
bro.
Sims.
Yeah, we still got Hunter.
Yeah,
Keelan Cole.
yeah. So I mean, the receiver room's kind of full. Tight end remains to be seen. We got obviously Howard and Hooper.
Mm-hmm. Running back, all
So-
we did was Amir Abdullah, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big one. Yeah, and we brought back Jacob Johnson at fullback.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And that.
So
And we still got the young
Well, that's-
Buck White. So,
yeah, we got White. Oh, and we got the UDFA.
yeah.
What's his name? I think it's McCormick, right? He was hurt last year, so we didn't get to see him.
I don't even know. I don't even know who that is.
I think
I think you're talking
look him up. Sincere McCormick.
Sincere. That sounds familiar.
Yeah. I'm not looking at him right now. He's like out of Texas or something. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
McCormick.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Sincere
So
McCormick.
he's supposed to be good, but he was just hurt last year. So we're gonna see this year.
And they drafted that Britton Brown. I mean, what happened to that?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
He bro. He ain't it.
I got one that you guys fucking forgot. We let go of Trent Sieg, the long snapper, and signed Bobinair. What is the dude's name?
What?
Bobinair. The new long snapper, bro.
I was listening to Raider Nation Radio, and they were
Yeah.
saying that Trent Sieg had 2 or 3 penalties last year or some shit, and that's why
Yeah.
they let him go.
Damn.
Yeah, hey, man, it's cutthroat out here.
Most penalized long snapper in the league,
Long snapper.
bro. You cannot do that. You know what I mean?
No, not as long snapper, bro.
Not as
Like
long.
your job is
Yeah.
just to get the ball to the
Like,
punter,
bro, you
bro.
had one early. You know what I mean?
Fucking knows. Yeah, bro.
Oh shit, bro. I think that we went from top to bottom, from safety to special teams. We covered everything. It's kind of
We
out of
brought
order, but whatever.
we brought Brandon Faison back too.
Oh yeah, I forgot to
Oh, we
mention
did.
that
Yeah,
guy.
yeah. From the
Yeah,
Colts. From the
he played
Colts.
well for us. I didn't watch him too much on the Colts, but
Yeah,
It was solid.
he was, he was the one that made that play against the Chargers, right?
yep, to win the game.
Yep.
Yep, to win the game.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I remember from. So we got it from top to bottom, from safety to special teams. So let's move on to our grades. All right, fellas, I'm gonna start off with Blue. What is your grade?
Okay. For overall free agency,
Yep.
whew, I'm gonna say I'm grading on the curve, so I'm not gonna be too harsh because I'm gonna say C plus because we got some good depth. We got we showed up some positions. I mean, there's still more to be seen. Obviously, we want the heavy hitters, the big names, but I like what they're doing. They're filling out positions, spots of need, and they're getting good depth and at good deals. Nothing breaking our bank. So I respect it. We're good. C plus.
What about you, Mariana?
I'm gonna hit him with a B, bro. I'm gonna
A
hit him with
B.
a B. I'm gonna hit him with a B. Because let's not forget, they're still dealing with cap situations. Derek Carr's still getting paid $5 million. They're still playing the running back that went to the Ravens last year. What was his name?
Oh, Drake.
Kenyon Drake, right? So they're still dead cap. Look, they're bringing their guys in, right, at the end of the day. So if it don't work this year, then that grade would change, most definitely. But honestly, I like the way that Ziegler is structuring his team now. He's not making the splashy moves, but David Long Jr., Austin Hooper, Jacoby Myers, those are all solid ass bargain chips that he bargained for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it may be a surprise, but I'll go B minus. How about that? That makes it a little easier on the eyes. So
There you go.
I think this is I'm a Blue. I'm grading on a curve, but it's a C minus.
C minus.
Yeah, I want to say D plus, but I like my favorite signings are the Kobe Myers,
Jimmy G.
No, not Jimmy G. Jacoby Myers, Austin Hooper. I like the cat we signed from Minnesota today.
Yeah.
And then I like Marcus Epps. Those are my favorite signings. Other than that, though, I understand we need depth pieces. Totally understand that. I just wanted, like a Javon Hargraves, fucking big name.
He's overpaid, bro.
Hey, have you seen his stats though? He
did that for 1 year.
No. He's been ranked better in pressures than DeForest Buckner since like 2018 or 19, something like that. I get it. You seen it?
I get it, but he was also getting. He had a stacked team around him, which the Niners still have a stacked team. Yeah. But they overpaid him, bro, for like 4 years or whatever the fuck they signed him to.
I think he got 3 years. Was it 3 years or 4 years? Yeah, 3 or something like that.
So you gonna tell me his production in 3 or 4 years is gonna be for what you're paying him now?
D tackles have some longevity in the league,
I doubt it, bro.
And he got Bosa on the side of him, and what's the name one?
Look, man. The rich get richer. I get it. The defense is already stacked, and they just keep adding to the fire. You know what I mean?
I wish we would have did one of those trades, like Stephon Gilmore for a 5th. Jalen Ramsey for a 3rd too.
That would have been nice. I wanted a Jalen bad. That would have been.
Could have gave him the Darren Waller 3rd. Called it a day. You feel me?
Yeah, but I think it would have been dope. We would all have been cheering, but I don't think we're just one trade, one player away.
Yeah.
So we need to do what we're doing. Like we're doing all the dirty work right now that we have to do.
You don't you don't build a championship team in free agency, right?
Yeah.
It's through the draft.
That's a fact.
You know,
Yeah.
Good news
Homegrown.
is we undefeated right now, boys. You know what I mean? That's the positive. Is that right now we undefeated. We ain't taking no L's, honestly. And for the reason, the biggest reason I like the way Ziegler is kind of handling it is because, okay, I get it. No one really likes the Jimmy G signing, but Jimmy G and Derek Carr have been compared for as long as I've been a Raider fan in the Bay Area, right?
Yeah.
And Derek Carr was going to make $40 million this upcoming season.
Yeah.
They're pretty much the same fucking player at 50% off. It is, bro. He's only making 22 mil this upcoming season, right?
Yeah.
So, like, you're going to get the
Yeah.
same production in a system that he knows or that, you know, McDaniels is comfortable with, and he's not a pocket poodle, so to put it. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. He
Shit.
got slightly bigger hands.
yeah. I'm trying to be patient, man. I'm trying to be positive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is how McDaniels got you last offseason too.
You're not wrong. Look, they tried to run it back and it didn't work, man. They tried to run it back with the team that they had, and honestly, hindsight being 2020, Mark Davis should have just stuck with Rich Bisaccia and then tried to run it back that way. And then
Yeah.
if it didn't, then bring these guys in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Wasn't was someone else making a push for McDaniels too last offseason? I think.
I don't remember, honestly.
Yeah. No. Wasn't he supposed to go to Indy? But then he backed out the
That
last.
was
No,
a
that
few
was
years ago.
that was years back. Yeah.
Okay. Like a couple years
Yeah,
ago. Okay.
yeah, that was a few years ago.
I know. I remember
And
Minnesota
it's-
was making a run at Harbaugh. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say the weirdest thing is that like the deconstruction usually happens in year one, and that didn't happen with them. They legit tried, bro. You know what I
They
mean?
bought
Yeah,
in.
no,
and
they did.
Brought in Devontae, and they extended Carr, gave everyone else extensions. They were ready to rock.
Yeah. I mean, you know, they said okay, it's a playoff team. Or maybe some little fine tweaks, and we can see you able to keep
But
going. But obviously,
I promise
that
you,
wasn't the
with keeping Gruden's playbook, Bisaccia as their guy, Bisaccia could have made it happen, bro. I wholeheartedly believe that, bro. 100%.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Because it's just continuation. It's still continuation. We'd be year 5 of Gruden, right? Year 5 of Gruden's system.
yeah, but see, there's
So-
a lot of moving parts too. Knowing that, we probably wouldn't even have Devontae at this moment in time. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Mayock wasn't gonna make that trade. He had already been
Mayock.
burned with AB.
Yeah, Mayock was.
Yeah.
It's not him.
Hey, but to Tay's defense, Tay wasn't gonna fucking light his feet on fire and do a bunch of other dumb shit.
Right.
Call the GM a cracker. Like he wasn't gonna do none of that, bro.
Yeah, Tay's a class act aside from pushing cameraman.
Yeah.
It'll be
Right,
interesting to see how it all shakes out with Tay after this upcoming season.
Yeah, if we lose, I think he's out.
Right.
He's out.
He's out,
Him
bro.
and
He's
Jacobs,
like, man,
gone.
Yeah, he'll be going to the Jets.
Ooh.
God, bro, don't say that, bro. Don't.
Hey,
No.
freaking
Well, everybody's
Tay
still
to
ain't
the
there
Jets,
yet. I know.
and Jacobs to the Saints when Kamara goes to jail.
Oh, hey, man.
You
Hey.
never know.
Oh,
know.
shit.
We're gonna clip this in 2
I know.
years.
2 years. I called it. What was I gonna say? The fuck was I gonna say? I don't know. Lost my train of thought.
You was gonna hit on the holes? What you think?
Oh,
You gonna
yeah,
fill them holes, Vic, or what?
obviously, Hole is the man. The main hole is the linebacker position, right? We need depth at the linebacker position.
That's right.
We need depth, defensive line. I wouldn't mind some guys in the offensive trenches as well.
Yeah.
And think we need some help in the cornerback room still. Even though we made some good signings, I still think we need some help there. We were talking about potential free agents to fill in these holes. Pause. The only one that comes to mind is Bobby Wagner to fill in the linebacking position.
Bobby, bro.
Mariano doesn't like Bobby.
What?
I would love it, but they're not going to.
Yeah, I think cash strapped at this point. Got to save money for the draft and stuff. You know,
And Bobby ain't gonna sign with it. Why would he sign with us?
hey,
He put the dice. He put the dice in his profile picture, man.
I didn't
what does
see
that
that.
mean?
I didn't see that.
Yeah, man.
And then the Luminor,
2 dice.
is like, "Hey, yo, you want to come to the Raiders?"
Mm-hmm.
And he liked it.
Come on,
You can
bro.
play craps every weekend, dog. It's good.
Hey, and that's the only comment he liked. All the other players that was hitting him up, he didn't like them comments. Hey, come on, man.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice.
That's the only free agent off the top of my head. Our guy Levante David got signed. All the other good linebackers got signed. Linebacker market is pretty cheap, but I don't know if Bobby Wagner still wants that fat contract. So,
I mean, I think like he knows, like, hey, you come here, he gets you a nice little couple-year deal, you know, little paycheck, but you could be on the potential of rebuilding this team and get this like back into the playoffs.
Yeah,
like,
bro. If we
guy.
sign him, he just cannot take a 30s number like his last compadre did. You know what I'm saying? KJ.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah,
so
ugly, dog.
Yeah.
Oh, tough.
I mean, I like the new rule, but bro, yeah, not. You gotta be a ball. If you gonna do that, like you gotta ball out. KJ was taking his space, but I mean, he could wear number. He could wear 45. That's cool. 45 or 54.
Who got 54 right now? We'll strip him.
Nobody, I don't think.
I don't know. It ain't Trent Sieg, right, or whatever.
I don't think so.
Divine is 5.
Divine is 5.
Divine's 5. I think Trent Sieg was 54, but I don't know if he's even still on the team.
No, we cut him.
Then it's open.
Oh, okay. There we go. But outside of any other free agents, that's my only one that I want to sign to you guys.
Okay, let me see. Go ahead.
I'm just, I'm kind of over free agency. Honestly, I'm ready for the draft, bro. That is our Super Bowl. If they just, they were they were at Bryce Young's pro day. Apparently, they took him to dinner that night. So we'll see.
That's cool. He got a free meal, bro.
If he's there at 7, they might take him, bro.
We're picking the 4th best quarterback because at this point,
Will Levis.
He might be there. He might.
Levis
he might
or
be
Richardson.
He might.
I want the Colts to take Levis. That's what I want to do. And then whoever falls out of the other 3, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that.
So if Bryce is at 7, you're not taking him?
No, yeah, I'm saying
he's small though, bro.
I'll take him.
You rather have Bryce or Jimmy G?
Bryce for sure.
Bryce
for sure, bro.
Bryce
for sure, man.
But they said that man is small though.
He is. But,
I mean,
that motherfucker's a baller, bro.
5'10".
He is
5'10".
Yeah. Like 200.
That's why I think he's gonna drop. Honestly, I think so. I think he's gonna drop.
Him at 7.
Jalen Carter. If it's between him and Jalen Carter, I'm taking Carter for sure. Though.
Carter for sure.
I gotta see about those reports, bro. I don't know.
I don't care.
I mean, supposedly he was just a passenger, bro. I mean, hey.
I don't care.
So I'm not gonna speculate.
Hey, I would definitely go defensive tackle for sure.
If we do take him, just make sure that man got a chauffeur 24/7. I don't need him to be behind the wheel. Just
put that in his contract.
Car service.
Yeah,
definitely, bro. You are not
no cars
nowhere.
They have like specific Ubers for the NFL too, and I don't know why they all don't just use them, bro. Like it makes no sense.
See, that's what
they want to pull up in their whips, and shit. I feel it.
Come on, bro.
No, that's what I heard. But then I heard like they got rid of that program.
Oh, for real?
So I've heard conflicting reports.
And they're multi-millionaires, bro. Like they could.
Bro, it's nothing, bro. You get you a private car service for the night. I will. There's a couple people that I see on the market still that haven't. You said Bobby. He's probably the top person. I said it earlier and before we started recording. Marcus Peters, definitely come home to the silver and black, please. Definitely take that. And he's not like the greatest, but I think he could probably be a solid like number 2 or 3. Shaq Griffin.
Oh yeah,
I like. Yeah, yeah,
he's
I think
decent. Yeah,
yeah.
I think
solid
Another.
I think
corner.
that's a route to go if we don't hit on any in the draft. Don't take any cornerbacks in the draft. That's definitely a route to go.
Yeah.
But I think as of right now, like from here to the draft, I think all the teams are putting all their foot forward to the draft, and then after the draft is when a little flurry of
People can
more
pick
stuff.
the
Yeah. But yeah, I think we hit that. We covered free agency, top to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're done with this episode, fellas.
Yes, sir.
Any last words, Blue, Mariano?
Appreciate you, my guys. Thank you for having me on.
Yes, sir. I know you've been asking for a while to come on.
I have. I appreciate
Yeah.
you.
No,
Yeah.
thank you for coming on.
This was another great episode,
Hey.
man. We gotta get you on again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let me know. Just give me a call. I'll be happy.
Oh,
to
We
yeah.
gotta get you on after week 4 to see how I feel.
Hey, most definitely. Hey, lock that in. Hey, after week 4, we're gonna revisit this.
Vic gonna be on the Jimmy G train by then. I'm calling it now.
I'm
Yep,
gonna
yep.
show up with a 10 jersey and everything, but
All right, for sure. Hey, all right. Let's do it before we
But
get
it
up.
has
Y'all got
it has to say porn star on the back.
oh, for sure. Yeah. Most definitely. Hey, okay. Since we got the week 4 bet. Hey, do we have any predictions? Our record after week 4.
We don't even have the schedule out. I can't
We don't
make a
know who
prediction
we're
right now.
playing, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we're gonna be 3-1 in week 4. By week
Okay.
4.
Okay.
I gotta see the way the draft goes and everything. I can't put a record out.
Yes, you can.
I would say 2-2.
Yes, you can. Go
Just
ahead.
off the top of your head, what you know right now. Damn it, Vic. That's what I was saying. I was gonna say 2-2.
I was gonna say 4-0, but
Hey, I love it. I love the confidence. I love the confidence. Okay, well, we'll come back after week 4 and we'll revisit this.
All right,
we're gonna have
fellas.
to run this back.
Thank you
Yeah.
guys.
All right,
Appreciate
brothers.
you guys. And
All
thank
right.
Raider Nation. Thank you for everyone who tunes into this podcast every week. You guys are a blessing. Get followers every day. This is why we keep on doing this. The other podcast fell off because no one was interacting, no one was viewing, none of that. So we stopped it and put all our effort into the nation, and it's been the best decision we've ever made. Appreciate you guys. Keep subscribing, keep liking, keep sending it to your baby mama, keep doing all that shit. And we'll be here. We'll be back, Mariano.
We're gonna be back after the draft.
I know we'll do
Maybe we'll do a pre-draft show.
little pre-draft show, probably like 2 weeks.
Mhm.
Do every 2 weeks, probably at this point.
Yeah.
Then after the draft is like a little dry, but then we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
We'll come up
But
with
all right.
something. Mm-hmm.
I'm just over here rambling. This is what we do.
So
All right,
good.
Raider Nation. This is the Real Raiders podcast, and we are out of here.
Let's go.